Hello everyone, it's Yolanda. I wanted to share with you some crafty goodies that I was working on and something I made. So I was over on Your Paper Pantry. It's a Ning site, Ning.com, and it was created by my pal Roxy Fur here on YouTube quite a few years back, and it's a great site for crafters that want to swap and get inspiration, make new friends, try a new technique, all that good stuff. So I was over there trolling around and seeing what these crafty gals had in store for February. And so what it is every month, on the 25th of every month, they post the new swaps for the following month. And so I saw for January's swap that they had done zines, which I thought was super cool. I've heard about them, but had never made them. And I was just looking around, and the host of the swap shared a YouTube video that I proceeded to watch, and it was Crafty Hodges, which she has tons of cool videos with all kinds of really neat stuff. But the zine, she shows you exactly how to do it, and in turn she links other YouTubers that are making them. So they're real popular, kind of like fashion, all things come back around. So they aren't anything like new. They've been around a while, but they are gaining or have gained more popularity with the whole pen pal, happy mail, pocket envelope type, sending goodies in the mail type thing. So anyhow, I joined the swap for February, which it's really cool. You're gonna make a zine that has 3 recipes on it. So I'm excited about that. But I wanted to give it a try and make one myself. So that's what I did. This is my finished project, but I'm going to show you the layout. So I will link Crafty Hodges' video down below where I got my information from. And it's basically, I actually have not a scrap, but this was something I was going to work on to begin with. Anyhow, you take a 8.5 by 11 piece of paper and you fold it basically to end up with 8 equal sections that you are going to in turn decorate. And then with some clever folding and cutting, you create something like this that turns into a little book, little zine. But what you do is, so that you can reproduce them, you photocopy them, which is what I've done. And I think it's so cool that you can still get such a unique look, even though it's obviously flattened and it's, not popped up like the flowers and everything that was glued on. It still really looks so dimensional. I love it. It's really neat. Now I will have to play around with colors next time and making sure I photocopy it correctly so that I don't lose like some of the ends or the sides or what have you. But I think for my first one I did okay. So I used let me turn it around, because this is in Crafty Hodges' video. She shows you when you fold it how you lay out your pages so that these 2 on the bottom corner are the front and the back pages of your zine, and then beginning up here at the top, 1 through 6 come around this side, are your pages. So this is my front and back, and I used Ooh La La, the paper pad from Michaels that's really popular right now. It's really cute. I'll show you the cover real fast, just in case you were under a rock and hadn't seen it, all over YouTube. So I use that along with another one, Fly Me Away, which is another, sorry to reach in front. I'm trying not to knock my little tiny tripod over. I use this one, just a couple sheets out of it. So I used that paper. I used one other stamp, which is this rose stamp right here that I did for the border. And I used some Jane Davenport stamps. I bought these faces, which I'm sure a lot of you did too, when they first came out, and I am barely using them for the first time with this project. And basically the reason why I wanted to make this is I wanted to make a little something that's a little encouraging, uplifting, kind kind of like a little hug in a zine for myself and some friends. So basically, as women, you know, we go through different phases of life. You know, motherhood, you know, getting married, being a wife, being a mother, raising children, and all that stuff that comes along with it. And then you get to my stage and you are going through menopause. And it's not for the faint of heart. For some, I've talked to some women that have had no symptoms, no problems, and I've talked to some women that have just barely hung on, like with, you know, white knuckling it through this menopause thing. So that's my phase. But along with going through menopause, you're going through your average daily life, and, you know, I don't want to say problems, but, you know, things that we all face as women. Work, kids, you know, hang-ups, problems, all that good kind of stuff. So this is basically what this was for, just a little encouragement, just to send to some friends, keep for myself, and say, hey, no matter what comes your way, you are capable, you're strong, you'll get through. Some days are good, some days are bad, but all in all, we're in it together. So I titled it, instead of what I wanted to put, Menopause Sucks, I titled it Hello Lovely. And that's my first page. Well, you know what? Let me just show you the folded one. Okay. So it's Hello Lovely. And then I typed and cut out these letters that say, it isn't always easy being a girl. And then this page, along with this page, are just a little, you know, some uplifting, encouraging words. Like, hey, we're all in it together. You can handle it. We'll take one day at a time. And like I said, this is for me also, not just for friends. I'm going to be reading this often. And I made another Jane girl, and I stamped. This is from a stamp. Oh gosh, I don't know the girl's name, but it's You Got This. It was one whole stamp with the 3 words stacked on top, and then I just cut them apart. And then I made another Jane girl, and then I had a little speech bubble, and I wrote, I'm going to make you so proud, note to self. I saw that like on Instagram or Facebook or something. And then this was a post on either Facebook or Instagram from I think from like Yoga Journal or Yoga Today, one of those yoga pages, and they posted something. And it's just basically saying just to be yourself, just to remember who you are without all the bells and whistles, like be raw, be true to yourself. And so I did that. And then on the back, I just did a little ticket. I stamped it with love stamp. I should have, after in hindsight, I should have colored in that little red heart. So I did that. And this is my first one. I really like how it came out. These can be super addicting, I can only imagine. And I'm looking forward to doing the swap next month for your paper pantry and starting my little collection, and hopefully sending these out, you know, to friends and making my own happy mail. So I just wanted to share with you. I had a blast making it. I was sending pictures back and forth to Roxy. From yesterday, I just kept sending her like, look what I did now, look what I did now, what do you think, what do you think? So yeah, it was fun. So anyhow, my next few videos, I'm hoping they will be sewing related. I've been sewing a lot. I've been making some really cute raglan type shirts. I made a really cute skirt, a couple dresses, and a cardigan for my very first one. And I'm hoping in the first week of February to do a January makes and share everything with you. And then by no means would I ever do tutorials, because I'm not, I mean, I'm an advanced beginner when it comes to sewing, but I don't think I could ever like put it all together that it would make sense. And I mean, well, maybe I shouldn't sell myself short. Anyhow, but sewing related, in the meantime, would only be sharing what I've made and some fabric hauls, which I have coming up. So that, and along with crafty projects, I hope to be a little more regular on YouTube. So thanks for watching. Check out the links below for the other fellow ziners, or whatever you can call them, and see what they have to inspire you. So thanks for watching. Bye.